So, what's going on guys, Kids here, welcome back to a brand new video, and in today's one, I'll show you top 20 most fun and best Fortnite prop hunt maps in Fortnite creative mode. So in general, I have looked at about 50 maps, and the ones that you will see today are the most fun and best from all of them. So if you want to play by yourself or bring some friends and have as much fun as possible, then let's get right into it. And by the way guys, every map will have only about 20-second review time, so if you're looking for in-depth map overview, then go in the description and I have two previous videos which explained this mode and reviewed all the other maps. So without any further ado, let's get right into it. The first map on my list is the one and only prop hunt in a huge mansion. All the other maps are randomly generated, so you don't have to choose which players are hiding and which are seeking, but in this one you have to choose for yourself. So just split two teams, the timer will be 15 minutes and have as much fun as possible. The map is definitely big enough for maximum 16 players and as well for a small group of 3 to 4. So at the start, I didn't want to waste your any time whatsoever. So again, whenever you take a look at the second one, 10 out of 10, it's best of the best. Right now you can see a huge expensive modern house, and the one unique thing that all the other maps don't have is whenever the 1-minute timer goes off and the seekers have to wait for the hiders to hide, you'll be able to get your guns and aim train. So there's basically like a private aim training building, just for you to not get bored and have as much fun as possible. And of course the house is big enough for underground tunnels and any other rooms you want to hide in. The third map on my list has a really unique story. So basically you are in a warlock graveyard and you have to hide in a spooky floating graveyard commanded by evil warlock. The hiders are the good people who want to survive, and the seekers are called the ghosts. For the hiders team to win, they have to survive longer than 15 minutes, and obviously seekers team have to find them faster than 15 minutes. Whoever achieves their goal wins. And on top of all that, you'll be in a floating island with the fire, which is green, bunch of spooky buildings, items that you can duplicate in, and much more. So if this is your thing, then here it is. The next map on my list is really simple and straightforward. It is called Disneyland. So like you can see in the gameplay, there will be a bunch of playgrounds where you can hide, be any item whatsoever you want. The design and theme itself looks 10 out of 10. And of course there are a bunch of underground shops which you can find to get an extra advantage over the hunters. And on top of all that, the new update which I really like is that this map has the moving billboards, so it actually feels like you're in the movie. Going over to the next one, it is called HFD Hospital. So to be honest, there is no need for any introductions whatsoever. Just go into the map and have as much fun as possible. The hotel has about 20 rooms, each one has different furniture which you can duplicate and become. And the hunters have their own building to wait while the hiders are hiding. The sixth map on my list is a military base with a huge desert playground. Everything is straightforward. There are two houses which you can hide in. This time no underground tunnels or any rooms whatsoever. So the map is made for up to 4 to 8 players. It's not one of the biggest nor one of the smallest, so it has an average difficulty. And on top of all that, in my opinion, the statue looks 10 out of 10. And the modern look, aka military base, looks 10 out of 10, and I would really prefer to play here. So if you feel like you would want to play here, then here it is. The next map on my list is the most colorful and most unique map from all of them. It is called the Arcade World. So there will be a huge mega mall, a pizza hut, and a huge arcade bar. Whenever you go inside the bar, you'll see all the arcades and the different infrastructure of the whole building itself. And on top of all of that, you can feel the futuristic style. So if you want to play hide and seek with a prop hunt mode in a futuristic theme, then this is the best map for that. Going over to the next one, here you can see a neon PvP arena with really 5 short minute rounds. At the start, you'll spawn in the sky, and all of you will be able to choose either way you're hunters or seekers and open whatever chest you prefer. And then just fall into the arena, hide as much as you can, and good luck. The best thing about this map is that it's small, so you can play with 2 or only 3 friends. You can as well go into the building, have very awesomely structured furniture. And the last thing, like I mentioned at the start, the rounds will be very short, so you can switch the roles with your teammates. The next map is a huge ship, which has been recreated from the Call of Duty. And of course you'll be able to go inside of it, so there will be about 100 to 200 rooms. Each one of them different style, different furniture. So if you want to play this game mode in a really cool and amazing battleship, then here it is. The next map on my list is really simple, but in my opinion unique private sculpt playground. As well, there's no timer whatsoever, but there's a different feature. So basically the clock will be counting how long it takes for the hunters to find players, and whoever group finds them first wins. So other game modes are have a time limit and bunch of rounds, but in this one you have to speed run it as fast as possible. Okay, so with that said, we have come to the half. If you're still watching the video, I really appreciate all of your support. And if you just needed to know where we are at, then now you know, so it is easier for you to check the description for all the codes. But with that said, let's continue the list. So going over to the next one, here you can see a huge and amazing Western world, and the rules are a bit different. Props have to collect all 15 coins to win the round, but hunters have to find and eliminate all the hiders. Whoever team completes their objective first wins. So in my opinion, this rules adds a bit more difficulty and more fun for the hiders, so they don't have to sit still in one place, but they can move and they have a chance to actually win. Next map on my list is a huge farm. This time there are no points to collect, all you have to do is hide and pray that no one finds you. But the really unique thing about this map is that there are a bunch of underground tunnels and they're actually hard to find. So for example, other people's strategies is to just sit in one place, but few players like to experiment and find the best spots. So if you're one of them, you'll definitely enjoy this map. The next one on my list is a giant house with no timer and a huge furniture to duplicate as. Like you can see for yourself, the player itself is about 1 block, but every single stairs and everything else is 4 times that. So if you want to feel and see how it is to play hide and seek, aka prop hunt in a huge mansion where giants are living, then this is the best bet for you. So take a look at the next one. Here you basically will not almost be able to see anything. The map is in 100% dark mode. All that you see is your weapon and that's it. So adding an extra difficulty and a unique style. This one is another dark graveyard. The story behind it is that you're in a dark and a spooky graveyard, and ghosts have the power to transform into anything around you. If you want to live, you have to find all of them. The next map on my list is really similar to the previous farm, but this one is an updated version 2 with underground tunnels removed and a bit smaller size for smaller amounts of players. Not always everyone can get up to 16 players, so this one is definitely up to 4 to 6. If this is your thing, then here it is. The 16th place on my list is a scary house, which has that creepy aka darkish look, but in this one you can actually see the whole map, and again adds a different difficulty, different style, different objects which you can use. So if you have 2-3 hours to spend with your friends, you can definitely guys get about 5 to 6 maps and switch between all of them. And by doing that, you'll never get bored, because every map has different rules, different items and everything else. The next map on my list is a huge summer camp house in a huge dusty cloud. Different style and unique cloud which you cannot see 2 feet away from you. But this time not in a darkish place, but in really morningly-ish sunshiny theme. Not only in the house itself, there's about 20 places to hide in, aka 20 rooms, but as well the furniture and everything else are just placed randomly, so it will be really hard for the seekers to find you. This one isn't like not a normal map, but a house with just randomly placed weird items. The next map on my list is a 2 to 4 players mob prop hunt map with a Western world theme. So a bunch of you players watch my previous prop hunt videos and you want smaller maps for smaller amount of groups. So here's one of them. In my opinion, this one was the most fun one, because on top of all of that, design and everything, you could use vaulted weapons like pump shotgun and many more items. And not only that, you could as well collect items and actually win as the hider. So if you don't have enough players and you want to play something cool, then this is it. One of the last maps on my list is a prop hunt party. The map itself looks really simple and straightforward. There are about 4 to 5 buildings, a huge burger house and about 3 houses. In every house there's a bunch of furniture which you can hide as well. The main thing is that there's nothing out of place, so you will have to blend in whatever furniture you'll be using. If you would like to try this one out, then here it is. And having said that, now we have come to the last map, which is the tropical prop hunt. Yes, the theme itself is really tropical, no sun is seen whatsoever, and on top of all that, a bunch of birds and just like small flies will be able to seen as an effect. So for the players who have watched till the end, I wanted to give you one of the most unique maps, so here is one of them. The houses and theme looks 10 out of 10, it's just like straight out of movie. And as well, not a single map has birds and flies flying around. So if you want to see how it goes and experiment for yourself with your friends, then I would definitely recommend this one. So here it is. And that's that. I really do appreciate it for watching and I hope you enjoyed. I tried to make this video as fast as possible so all of you could watch all 20 and see which maps you want to play with your friends and which not. But in my opinion, all of those 20 are worth looking into and playing. If you're interested in the most fun maps or the best prop hunts, which lists I have already made, then check my channel out. As well, if you're interested in any death matches, zone wars, or any other list, then as well you'll be able to find this under my channel. If you have any questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section down below. And of course, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to click like and subscribe to keep up to date with every video, top 10 list, or whatever I make, which is every single day. And on top of all that, enable that notification bell so you'll receive notifications whenever a new video is up and running. And if you want to support my channel so I could make more videos, then go in your Fortnite item shop and add KaidGames as your support creator code. Like I said, appreciate it for watching, hope you enjoyed. My name is Kaid, have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy, peace.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you, come along.